You are now with GunJones. I am here to do a review on a very specific but special type of weapon. This is one of my personal firearms itself. I actually love it to death. This is what we call the Ruger P345. Yes, this is a very interesting semi-automatic pistol. This is a bi-tone or two-tone model, polymer body, steel slide, 45 caliber for those who don't recognize the P345. Simple. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get into the review of this gun here. Just to let you guys know, safety is first, as always. So I'm going to go ahead and visually, see that? Visually and physically inspect the barrel. There's nothing in it but my eye. Alright. Be sure to not muzzle yourself. For those who are at home, for those who own guns, be sure to always know your gun. Regardless of if you're going to be using it every day like I do, or regardless of if you're going to train or practice with it, you gotta know your weapon in and out. If you do not, you or your family could get hurt. Alright, now we're going to get into the review. This here, like I said, is the Stern Ruger P345 bi-tone model here. It takes a single stack magazine of, I believe, around 8 rounds. This gun comes with the case itself, 2 magazines, a speed loader, and a lock. I don't use your lock. I don't really use the safety. The safety's on your dead when the time is gone. Alright, so I'm going to put the magazine down. 45 caliber, like I said, 8 rounds, plus 1 in the head, if that's how you want to do it. Okay, this is a very interesting gun. It has these little stipplings here on the rear side of the firearm, on the rear side of the handle here, with the Ruger emblem on both sides. Pretty cool. These guns range around between $400 to $500, depending on who you get it from. I paid $400 for mine, including box of bullets, courtesy of Guns and Gold. But here, we're going to go ahead and start getting on some specs of the gun. Alright, like I said, it's a 45 caliber weapon, semi-automatic handgun, people will say. This here is a rail, tack rail, accessory rail. You put a laser, a light, a laser light combo. Whatever you like. If you want to do a little tactical things here, I'm putting this gun at this camera here because I know that it's empty. I'm going to wear that. We both made sure of that previously. Plus, I like the way it looks. If someone doesn't like it, I don't care. I'm not going to muzzle myself though. Alright, so features that this gun has here, besides the rail, is a ambidextrous safety / decocker. And what I don't like about these is it's a little heavy to get trigger pulled back. I mean the hammer pulled back. But like I said, it's a bilateral decocker level. Okay? We're gonna start basically with the sights here. We got the rear and front sights. These are adjustable at times. I wonder if I could put one of those reticles on here. I've been thinking about it. Anyways, this here has what we call a loaded chamber indicator right here. Meaning that once this thing is full of bullets, once it's ready to go, you will see this ledge here, this little silver thing, it'll be sticking up. So when you look at your gun, it'll kind of look like something's coming out right here. Let you know that you got one in the head. And it shouldn't be no other way. Anyways, we're going to do a basic standard field strip of this gun here. First you want to do is rack the slide back using the slide stock conveniently located here. If you look right in here, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's see if you guys, you see that little switch in there? I'm going to push that thing down. Once you push that down, you can start the disassembly. You want to disengage your slide stock. And I got my finger inside here, but it's well supported by my thumb grip back here, okay? So what you want to do is make sure that you have these 2 lines lined up here. Those 2 notches. Once those 2 notches are lined up, you'll see a little switch. Not a switch, button on this side. This little silver button here, you push that silver button, now disengage the slide stock completely. Put that right there. I always know where your pieces are. And after that, you can go ahead and do the sliding. take a slide off, and you'll be able to separate the body from the top. Then slide assembly. This is the recoil spring in the barrel. Slide. Everything goes right back in. Whenever you're taking your gun apart, be sure to make sure you know where everything goes, because if you don't, then you're gonna have a little problem. Alright. Got stuck. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and reassemble this gun here quickly. Doesn't take long. Disassemble only for practice, I guess, and for cleaning, of course. My gun is kind of dirty. I'm gonna clean that in a few days, I guess. I'll take another shot. Now, normally when you put this back together, you want to tack it back just to make sure your hammer seats. If your hammer don't seat, then the mechanism inside isn't completely seated. So you do it once more or a few more times, and your hammer will seat now, but you know that it's back to its functional capabilities. Decocker. Everything is fine here. It's a great gun to have for self-defense. It's a .45 caliber, so you know it has that incredible stopping power. It's a Ruger, so you can always count on the reliability and quality of the weapon. It's a little on the sturdy side. I like sturdy weapons. I'm a big guy. You need to know that your firearm is there versus, you know, the plastic guns. You know, very polymer light guns and ultralight, whatever. Guns that you barely recognize is there. This is not a heavy kicker. It's only a heavy kicker to inexperienced shooters and people who are afraid of the bang. These are overall great weapons, I believe. Like I said, this is a review, personal opinion review, which is all based on the shooter. Some people hate these guns, but I love it. Got the mag release here. I'd say good. Feels about a good 5 or 6 pound pressure on the trigger. But once it's cocked back, it's probably like a 2 or a 3. That's not 100%. I didn't read a book or anything to say that to you, but I've just been shooting for a while, and that's a guesstimation. I could be wrong. Whatever. But this is just a general aspect view of the gun here. Not gonna let you guys see that serial number too much. My favorite feature is the sights, which is pretty awesome. I like them. Top of the gun here is pretty nice. I had this polished a little bit, see the shine in there. Give it a little, hey, I like shiny guns. But this is the Ruger P345. Nice. It is set to engage the slide stop whenever your magazine is empty, which is a good thing. Even though sometimes it's kind of hard to tell whenever you're focusing on your target. For some people, I've noticed a lot of inexperienced shooters, they still remain to try to pull the trigger whenever they're stopped, because some of them are focused on the slide and they don't notice it lock back. You should always know the capacity of the magazine that you're shooting. Your life could depend on it, whether you survive or die. This is 8 plus 1 in the head, so you can have 9 fully loaded weapon. And this has been a gun review by GunJones, the Gun Pro, if you didn't know.